Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Athletics are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Hyun-jin Ryu will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now to the plate, here is Peter Doby, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the AB now. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Batting second.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Grounded to first. He's right there. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Coleman is under it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Back up the middle. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Olson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ball 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Sanchez is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Frankie Montas gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So now here is Luis Toribio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Luis.
Now here's the pitch. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Hey, Dero, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's only 2 for 10. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels held in check there. It remains 1-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as he'll take a look at ball one. The average to start play at .315, 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 1-1.
Hey.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Next, here is Jeremy Ironman. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can get.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
The right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Nope, that's inside.
Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And at the plate is Drew Waters.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Blackmon is under it. 1 out.
Batting 6th, the shortstop,
Brendan Rodgers bats next. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined but speared on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
batting 7th.
Next, it'll be Reese Mcguire. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. 2 out, nobody on. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the pitch.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
The 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Cody.
Now to bat, Cody Hosey. It's been a good series for him so far at the plate with 5 runs batted in on 4 hits. Here's the first pitch to him. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Mcguire is off of first with 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece.
Welcome back to Anaheim, where the hometown Halos have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB on its way. In the air to right center. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Stepping in once again is Peter Doby. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Popped up. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. So next to bat will be Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Now into the box, Conrad Coleman. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost
batting,
everyone,
the
the adjustment to
designated
hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the box now, Luis Toribio, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Still 1 and 2. Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On he pops it up. Rojas into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, second
Next to
baseman,
dig in, Yolmer Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Angels leave 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Chapman leads off first with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Three-two pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ready with the 3-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. The payoff pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Now to the plate, Joey Gallo, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And now the first pitch. And that misses, ball one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
To the plate now, Drew Waters, as he grounds one briskly to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Brendan Rodgers. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. He stays alive, still 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. He's got it. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And now in the box, Reese Mcguire. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's too high.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Here's the 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate, Cody Hosey. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. It's a swinging strike on the fastball. Rogers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now the first pitch. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Rogers picks it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
In now, Jeremy Ironman. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Manuel Margot, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Into the box, Peter Doby, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
We got full count.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Trout. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now it'll be Miguel Rojas. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Conrad Coleman. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Toribio. He flew out in his last debut. Now the pitch. Right there for strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1, no strike.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Mike Trout is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
No, that's down.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-2 the count.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Blackmon on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Joey Gallo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Back up the middle. Scooped up, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Angels strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next, the power-hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. First pitch on its way. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year, as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson.
Matt.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano,
22.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-jin Ryu. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Chris Davinsky, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. To the plate now, Sean Murphy, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Ironman.
In now, Jeremy Ironman. And that one yanked just foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Blackmon stands at second with 2 gone. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the A's 3 and the Angels 2. Jimmy Nelson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Drew
The left
Waters.
fielder, Drew Waters.
First delivery to him.
1-0.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Outside, 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. He waits. Now the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Ready now is Reese Mcguire. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. The A's lead it 3-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Manuel Margot, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Even 1-1 count to Margot.
1-1.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
At the plate now, Peter Doby, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now to change up away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Peter Doby becomes the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
There goes Margot. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 2-2. On the ground up the middle. And that's the second out. Matt Chapman will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. And it's fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Over to first, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us.
But the Athletic strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-2 Oakland. So here is Cody Hosey. He bounced out last time up.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
I got one ball, one strike.
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Next up, Conrad Coleman grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. 3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Next to stand in is Luis Toribio. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first offering. The 1-0.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Coleman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance and it stays fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Standing in now, Yomer Sanchez. Yes, he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Now at the plate is Mike Trout. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Hit sharply on the ground. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But the Angels get two, both on this two-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Graham Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Striding in for Oakland, Charlie Blackmon. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A's go quietly there. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Matt Cronin will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. In now for the Angels, Joey Gallo. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Drew Waters. And he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 1 out, nobody on. Weekly hit to third. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Striding in is Brendan Rodgers. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now the pitch. Reese Mcguire would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Number 7.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. To the plate now, Reese Mcguire, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Adele at second with 2 down. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Scott Alexander enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ji-hwan Bae is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Now at the plate, Jeremy Ironman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jeremy.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Count 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and one.
Count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
In now, Manuel Margot. Sacrifice attempt here. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Peter Doby. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one, here it is. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. From the stretch. High and deep to right center. Back goes Trout. Still going back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season. And it's now 7-4.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. The 1-2. Fouled off. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Matt Chapman gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Has a look, now the pitch. The 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's the A's 7 and the Angels 4. Chad Green comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Cody Hosey as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Olson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Digging in will be Conrad Coleman. First pitch of the AB now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. One and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fastball well outside. The 2-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And now Luis Toribio. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Next to hit, Yolmer Sanchez. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's off.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Next for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Next up is Mike Trout. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 2-0.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Fouled away. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. One and 0. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Ready with the 1-1.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Angels down to their last strike. So a full count now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Two out, bases loaded. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Into the box, Drew Waters trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set, and the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he fouls this one off. Little chopper back to the mound. He'll come home with it, and they'll get to force play at the plate. And a weird end to this ball game.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Oakland get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Frankie Montas earns win number 4 on the season. Chad Green hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 7